Most people shouldn't start a business. I think you may be one of them. Are you? If that statement offended you, this video may be the right place for you, the place you need to be. And I'm not saying that to be negative. I'm saying it because entrepreneurship will expose every weakness you have. If you need stability, if you avoid risk, if you hate uncertainty, if you need constant validation, you need somebody to hold your hand full time, starting a business will most likely wreck you. But if you're wired a certain way, if you can handle pressure, rejection, delayed gratification, then it might be the best decision of your life. In the next few minutes, I'm going to help you decide whether to become an entrepreneur or not. Entrepreneurship has been glamorized. Wow, social media has made it look like, man, I have freedom to go and do anything I want. I'm making a lot of money, fast cash, and maybe I can work from the beach. Well, that's furthest from the truth. But here's the truth no one is willing to share with you. Starting a business will expose you. Yes, it will. I spent over 20 years building a business from ideas on paper to a multi-million-dollar revenue company. And I've watched incredibly smart and talented people fail. I've watched them fall flat on their face. Not because they weren't capable, because they weren't built for the demands of entrepreneurship. Let me share two truths with you about business. Number one, business doesn't fix your problems, it magnifies them. If you avoid responsibility, it'll show. If you struggle with discipline, it will show. And if you want quick rewards without long-term commitment, it will show, and it'll show really fast. Here's truth number two. Most people think the cost of starting a business is forking out money. That's furthest from the truth. That's wrong. It's not. The real cost is uncertainty. I've dealt with that. Will this project work? Will that product work? Or will it not? I've dealt with delayed results, thinking that revenues and business penetration, all that should happen within a certain period of time, and it didn't. I've had to make lonely decisions. I've had to make decisions I really didn't want to make, but no one else could make them. And doing the right thing when no one is watching or applauding, folks, that's a definition of character. Let me repeat that. Character is doing what's right when no one is watching, no one's around, and no one is standing behind you, clapping their hands, applauding you. So now let's shift gears and talk about where the rubber really meets the road. Not whether you want to start a business or not, or whether you should. I have 5 critical questions that you need to answer. Not me, but you. You have to be honest, brutally honest, and truthful with yourself answering these questions. So here's the first of the 5 questions. Are you responsible? Do you take ownership when things go wrong? Or do you look for someone else to blame? I can tell you from experience, in business, everything is your fault. Everything flows from the bottom right back up to whoever's running the company. The buck will always stop with you. You can't pass it off to somebody else. Do you have discipline? Can you do the work when you don't feel like it or don't feel motivated? Do you do it on days when you really feel like going to work? When no one's checking on you? When the results haven't shown up that you were expecting or that you were counting on? There will be days like that. Question 3, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to really be bad? I mean, really, really bad at something before you get good at it? Or do you quit when it stops feeling exciting or the going gets tough? Here's question number 4. Where do your values lie? Be honest in answering this question. Do you care more about winning or about what you need to do right? Because shortcuts will always exist, and the wrong ones will eventually cost you everything. Question number 5. Can you endure? Can you stick it out? Are you willing to stick it out? Can you endure seasons where it feels like nothing is working? When progress is slow, quiet, invisible, and sometimes non-existent? Because that's where real businesses are built. So here's some good news. If these questions made you uncomfortable but not defensive, and they made you think instead of shut down, that's a good sign. Because entrepreneurs aren't fearless. They're honest. They're honest with themselves. Please take a moment and subscribe to my channel and like the channel. Because here in a few seconds, I want to share my philosophy with you. I believe entrepreneurship should be built on rock-solid principles. Truth that lasts, faith that builds confidence, and wisdom that leads to enduring success. Not built on hype, not built on shortcuts, not sacrificing your character for profits. So I have an invitation for you. If you're willing to build slow before you build big, if you want a business that supports your life instead of consuming it, you might be exactly the kind of person that needs to start a business. Stay with me, because in the next video, I'm going to walk you through 5 questions that will help determine whether your business will succeed or fail before you ever spend $1. Subscribe if you want clarity instead of confusion. Be blessed, and please take time to be a blessing to someone today. I'll see you in the next video.